Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes. We live. We back up in this thing. This is definitely a pre-recorded video. Dang, I'm still feeling the effects of those pills from last night. Prescription pills. Um, I'm feeling like SoFly. Those who know. Dang there. I listened to that video again last night. I was like, what in the world? When I woke up this morning. But anyway, it's not about me. I'm feeling a lot better. My knee is getting better, stronger by the day. I can't wait till Friday where I can walk a little bit more and do some squats. But as of right now, the bus is still on bed rest. But we're gonna get into this video. Austin Reeves has been killing it. I'm talking about Austin Reeves on the low is probably thinking in the back of his head, I hope Luka and LeBron stay out. if Austin Reeves keep getting looks like this, he gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He up there with Elgin Baylor right now to the start of the season. It's amazing. And I learned that from watching my boy Carcino for Life video. Y'all make sure y'all go sign up to Carcino for Life. But y'all, I want to give my take on this Lakers game, and I'm going to have to make sure it's up under fair use. So let me put my banner up because they on a bus like white on rice, like stank on. Y'all get the picture. But yeah, my basketball takes seem to be pretty dang good. So we're going to keep them going, and we're going to educate. We're just not going to celebrity, we're not going to have a love affair for the celebrities or the highest paid guys or the superstar, if you will. We're going to give props where props due, and we're going to have a film session. This is not to bash, to take away from anyone's greatness, but in a film session is where you call out the good and bad of the game. And unfortunately, some of the players that you like do things that are bad. And I've seen it in film session with Kobe, one of the greatest players that ever played, and Phil Jackson, one of the best coaches who ever coached. So there's nothing to be offended by because film don't lie. In the great words of Rashid, film don't lie. So let's get into this breakdown. Matter of fact, let me make sure I take the volume out. Let me make sure I got it on a slow pimp's pace. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, I got it on real slow. So that's Austin Reeves getting the layup, that first play of the game. Sino said, make sure you have it on real slow. Let's get to the next clip. All right. Am I fast forwarding too fast? This slow thing is really getting on my nerves. Okay, it's the same thing. All right. They got it in the post. 8 and 1-on-1. This is too slow. Throw it out. Steal. Good defense by Vanderbilt. Goes down, rest is history. All right, coming back. Nobody's talking. He should be saying, help here, send him here. I don't know who is that in the corner. I think it's number 12. He should have been saying, send him to me. He should be high and up at the point of attack so Ayton doesn't have to help keep Ayton low. And Ayton is already at the baseline. So what he would do is if he attacked up high so the guy couldn't come down the lane, if he attacked him at the point of attack, meaning by the free throw line, the guy would have been forced to pick up his dribble, kick to the corner. That's an easy pivot for number 12 to swing that left leg, swing it around, and get to the corner to chase him off corner 3 into DeAndre Ayton. That's why this play developed the way it did, because he's sitting there in no man's land, not attacking, so the guy knows, oh, I'll just go right past him. See? That's number 12's fault. Now Ayton is like, oh, shoot, what do I do? They get a layup. And the casual fan or the person that does not really understand basketball, they're going to blame that on Ayton. But that's number 12. See how his guy moved up the lane anyway? Just think about it. If he would have stayed, don't slide back. Go up the lane so you can help your man and say, help here, help here. Defense is started before a guy starts to get downhill. You want to be a deterrent. He could have been right there at the nail saying, hey, help here, help here, help, help. So as he's going, he kicks it to his man who up the lane, one-step recovery. That would have been easy. Instead, layup. The announcers are going to say, that's Ayton. He's not a good rim protector. It's kind of hard to be a rim protector like that on a blow-by. Austin Reeves is getting pressured up the court. Uh-oh, what happened? Was that an 8-second call? All right, this is a pick. Uh-oh, Austin Reeves. That's lazy. That wasn't even no pick. That's lazy at the point of attack. You got to get up. You got to jump up. Your first movement is to jump towards the ball. Austin Reeves, you played a great game, but this is the reason why the Lakers are going to lose. You got to, before Jrue Holiday makes this, you already know what's going on. They're setting up this play. What are you doing? Why are you standing straight up? This is not a defensive stance. You got to be down so you can jump towards the ball, get your forearm. You got no contact with this guy. You jump right into the pick and not up. Look at how much space in between you and Jrue Holiday. Jump up towards the ball, get your forearm on his hip, slide over this pick and fight like a monster and dog. You didn't do that. You behind him. You done. You done, son. Look how easy this is for Jrue Holiday. He skipped to my Lou, my darling. Look at that. And the casual fan is going to blame this on Ayton, but Ayton has a 7-footer coming downhill. Ayton has a 7-footer. He's trying to negotiate. Okay, damn, it looked like he's going to pass it right here, so I got to go back. So Jrue is just playing with him. This is what you need to learn, Bronny. Instead of just in practice doing the drill work, you have to be able to read. Jrue Holiday is making a read, so he's being very patient with the basketball. He comes off, don't even really need a pick, set him up, moving at a slow pimp's pace. Wait, let me fake like, little Hezo. No, I'm not going to pass it to him. Yeah, now Ayton, that little moment of freezing got him off. Bam, layup. That's called veteran point guard. That's called champion. All right, we coming up to set a pick for Ayton. Ayton is saying, let's change it. So they ice him. Okay. Ooh, boy, he playing with that thing. Austin Reeves got him on the yo-yo. And then cross him back. Austin Reeves busting him up. Austin Reeves with the Hezo. All right, DeAndre Ayton is going to eat all year long if he can shoot these shots right here. If I'm DeAndre Ayton, I'm working on these shots all day in practice. Ducking in and working on free throw line, baseline jump shots all day. That's a high percentage shot for Ayton. If he can make 50% of those easy, 60, he might can make 60% of those shots. I mean, you rather him shoot that than dunking it. But if Ayton keep hitting that shot consistently, I didn't know he was going to get 22 shots the other game or 17 shots or whatever he got. He got 22 points. And I think he had 17 shots. That's a lot of shots. I don't think he's going to get that many when Luka and LeBron is back. But he could be the X factor on these pick and rolls with so much scoring ability out there on the floor. They can maybe help off of Ayton. So he could have a record-breaking year if these guys learn to play defensive concepts like a team. They're not very good on-ball defenders around the board, except a few of them. But I think they really need to work on some team concepts on defense. All right, let's see who picked up the ball. We know they got Marcus Smart and Alexander, but that's about it. They kick it out. Jrue Holiday makes the center pick up the ball. That's called a drive and kick. Book up. That's a lot of work for the center. That means guards are not doing their job. The center had to pick up the ball. Look who's lagging back in the backcourt. Austin Reeves, you're doing a great job scoring the ball, but because of that newfound scoring, you lagging back in the backcourt. Because the center should not have to stop the ball because that's his first job. By the time the center stopped the ball, you guards should be sprinting back. Hachimura, you should be sprinting to the guy. You should have been sprinting to the ball. If he already stopping the ball, why the hell is you running to the ball? Hachimura should have been on a dead sprint to that corner so the center didn't have to do this. But no, he was jogging. He was jogging towards the ball after the center is already saying, I got it. Now you got both of them running towards the ball. And that's what you don't need. This is why the Lakers are going to lose. Not because they need more help. It's because of that. They always say, you need more help. If you're going to do this right here, if this is your principle, it don't matter how much help you get. If this is your defensive principle, it don't matter how much help you get. All right, Ayton is pushing up. Good pressure by Ayton. You'd like to see the rest of the guys be connected. You'd like to see Austin Reeves connected to a body and talking and not so soft, not so olive ole, Charmin tissue soft. They come together. Okay, what are you doing? Hachimura and Reeves need to do a better job of communicating. I don't know what this was. If Reeves got screened or Hachimura got tangled up with that guy, Reeves should have just said stay, and he should have slid his butt over. But now this is going to look like the rookie because Reeves stood there the entire time, and those two got switched up. So the young rookie had to help. The only thing I'll tell you, Rook, is that you need to swing that top leg. The concept is to chase him off of that three and make him go baseline. Your outside leg, not the inside leg that's closest to the guy. You need to swing that leg outside and go for broke to chase him off of that three-point line. The corner three is the shortest three-pointer. You need to not use your left hand, but you should be using your right arm. You should be swinging that other leg and chasing him off that shot and trying to get him to go towards the basket where you got your big man helping. Yeah, they don't give back basketball breakdowns like this. This real good basketball here, buddy. They gonna hate on me because they gonna say you a bust. That's okay. That's what I'm talking about. Drew, good veteran move on the second year player. Drew, grab that arm. Watch the off arm. Grab that arm. Swim move. There you go. Grab that arm. The game is about leverage. A lot of these guys like they stick their arm out to defend. You grab that arm. MJ used to grab the wrist and pull it towards him, and he get right by you. When he used to pull up for that little one dribble pull up, a lot of times he was grabbing the guy's wrist, taking one dribble, and shooting the shot. And a lot of times guys was complaining, and MJ would just do his little shrug, but he knew what he was doing. MJ knew the tricks of the trade. He would slap his wrist up under the basket so the ref would think he would get a foul, and he would get and ones like that. But yeah, Drew used his arm, pulled him. That's all you need is that little leverage. Go right on by him. The big did a great job of challenging at the rim. Guards did another. Austin Reeves, you scored 41. This is you, big dog. You got to get in there and get dirty. You can't just score 41. You got to get in there and get dirty. He should not get no dunk at no rim. If Derek Fisher was in this uniform, Derek Fisher would have saw him coming, and Derek Fisher would have gave him a check with the forearm and the hip. He would have got hip checked. Austin Reeves is running from contact here. He's acting like he don't see nothing. Everybody know to find the body when the ball go up. What are you standing there for? This ain't pitcher time. This is winning time. And y'all don't want to win. He does. Ha-hooka-chaka-cha. That's what I'm talking about. That's what winners do. Winners want to win. You go find a body or find the ball. Another line of those Grants. Shout out to Horace and Harvey Grant. Austin Reeves having trouble with the ball. Ayton is okay. They iced the pick. I don't know why this guy is so far back on Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves pulls up, gets the body, and the bucket. Look at that focus that Austin Reeves got. He's giving all his energy and effort on offense. Austin Reeves, we're going to need to see you get that same energy and effort on defense. Okay. The big center is getting a pick. Okay. Good D so far. All right, where you at? You in no man's land, Aiden? Okay, he got somebody he could touch. All right, Aiden, come on now. Aiden, what the hell? Aiden, what the hell? They say you a shot blocker, Aiden. Go get that. JaVale McGee going to get that. Your man is at the three-point line. Your rookie is thinking he in college, so he only using his chest. Rook, get one of those arms down and carry more of a threat than this. Don't connect. Get your ass out the way because y'all, I don't know what y'all doing. Go for the ball. If a man going to bring you in the way, y'all are playing like robots. If your cutter is going to cut through the basket and bring you into the crowd and there's a man dribbling the basketball, don't connect, don't be reactionary. And I think because you were looking away and you didn't see your man, you was like, oh, shit, and you start chasing your man. But if a guy bring you to the ball, that's a time for you to be disruptive. That's a time for you to say, oh, you want to bring me to the ball? I'm going to show you about doing that. And you don't just be a robot and follow your man. You go attack that goddamn ball. He just did you a solid. You shouldn't be bumping into your man. You should be, okay, I was slow on the cut, but now that you done brought me to him, attack mode and go dig that ball out of his hand. He wasn't ready for that. That would have been a steal. And big fella, get your damn hand down. You 7 foot tall. You shouldn't let this skinny joker. This ain't college no more. Get your forearm down and root him out and then contest that shot. Get you some space with your arm and contest that shot. Aiden, don't just stand there and take a picture. You right there. 1, 2, get up there and contest that shot. Y'all just sitting there taking pictures. This is why the Lakers will lose. All right. Pick coming off the top. Okay. This boy getting to the money. He already know they on this soft defense. This is the worst. This is the stupidest. I'm telling you, these guys are not better scorers. I mean, if you're going to sit back, I can come off a screen and score like this. I wouldn't jump off one leg, but I'll come off the screen and pop this free throw line jump shot. I can tell you that right to the goddamn goal now. And call me what you want. I can come off this right here. If you're going to stay this far back, you can't say that this is so prolific scoring league. I think the league need to be investigated. Oh, they already are being investigated. Okay. They need to check out, are they giving them this defensive scheme so that they can make the points go up? Because this is flat out stupid. Look at the center. He's sitting back there doing nothing. I know these guys want to be more aggressive than this. You want to help your teammate better than this. Your teammate is getting screened. This is not helping your teammate standing there looking like a dumbass statue. Look at it. Hey, okay, I'll try, coach. This is dumb. All of you coaches in the NBA that's running drop and plug, you guys are idiots. I think you guys need to be investigated. You're stupid. From the bottom of my heart, I don't understand it. If you have athletic bigs, the only teams that used to drop and plug is people that used to have monstrous centers like Shaq. You don't want him out there trying to show on a pick and roll. He's too damn big. He's gonna wear him out for his offensive ability. So you did that for him. You did that for Yao. You don't do that for every center in the damn league. These guys are athletic enough. They're in shape enough. Stop the ball. Show at least. Show and recover. Hands high. Stay high. If the low man take the ball, the other big rotate to the big, either coming to the top or rolling. The guy that's rolling, the low man take. The guy that's popping, the high man who show take. Show, stunt, recover. What the hell are these guys making money for? Just to stand up straight and do this stupid shit? Nobody would do that at the park. All right, let's see. All right, Bronny, you should be pointing and talking. You should be pointing and talking, Bronny. Okay, this is a brush screen. This is a brush screen. Bronny, you're in a great position to take a charge. This is nothing. This is a charge right here. I'm pretty sure this is a what the fuck? Bronny, where the hell is you going? See, this is what happened when a kid is the golden ticket. I'm a dub Bronny, the golden ticket. This boy don't want to be touched. Charmin tissue soft. Second year in the league, should be strong as an ox, should be most viable and vibrant. He's a young man. What the hell are you sliding out of the way of the contact? Don't you know this is basketball? Get down, get in the stance, get ready to take a blow, get ready to round your heels out so you don't have to take the full blunt of the contact. And what the hell is you sliding out of the way for? Oh, my goodness. This is the king, son? They have your ass for King Ransom. Lord, have mercy. Look at this. LeBron, mind the game. You got to mind the game. This is how you mind the game, Bronny. Mind your damn business. Get out the way. Mind your business, Bronny. Don't get hurt. Mind your business. Get that money, boy. Damn right. Mind the game. Mind your business. The fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy, Bronny. All right, next play. Why is the center keep being on Drew Holiday? I don't understand this here, but he's fighting hard, number 12. I don't know if he's a center or not. He's trying, but I don't know if he can guard Drew Holiday. I don't think so. Bronny, your man is in the corner, Bronny, doing absolutely nothing. Why don't you be up at the point of attack? Up the Laker coaches, y'all need me to in there as a defensive coach. Let me run the schemes so we put them in situations like this. I would say, Bronny, get up at the point of attack. Dalton connect, get your behind in the paint. You 2-9 and right now at the dotted line so you can chuck the shit out of that center so you can slow his roll up so that he can get back. Because Bronny is not going to worry about this three-point shooter. Because Bronny is going to chase him off the line. Bronny is going to come take a step forward as he's dribbling the ball. Number 12 is beat. Bronny is going to take a step forward, put his chest and make it available for contact. If the guy is out of control, he keeps going. Bronny takes this charge. If not, Bronny stands there with his hands active, ready to take a blow to his chest, hands digging at the ball, and then he turns and chase this guy off the line and make him run into a crowd of people. Let's see if that's what Bronny does. Bronny's standing. Drew Holiday understands he's not going to commit. He keeps his dribble going. Now the low man has to help. That's what you do not want. Because the low man has to help. You just broke down your defense. Now let's see. The low man does his job, though. He has to help. All right, number 20. What would you think your job was supposed to be? You were supposed to be on the top hip, on the inside leg. The action is over there. Your foot was supposed to already be in the paint. You're not supposed to be running to the paint. Your foot in the paint right now a little bit too early. You sliding out of the paint with the action going on. You supposed to be sliding to the paint. You never had to leave the paint. You got a big coming to you. So you step towards that big, touch him, and that cleanses you. In practice, I would have been like, where the hell you going at? Go ahead and tag this big and stay right there. Now you on the inside of his leg. So that now that your man helped, Drew Holiday can't make this pass. But no, you going to think you're going to do anything about a 7'1" guy on a little shovel pass right there. You screwed up. But it all broke down because Bronny didn't stop the ball at the line of defense. The point of attack is very important. You don't want to wait until somebody get to inside of your paint and use your backside of your defense. I could teach a class on defense. All right. Coming off, Drew is patient as I don't know what. Oh, he got all the – God, dog, Drew, you ain't had to do this young man like this. Drew having fun out there, man. What? Swagger dash. Drew just stepped him in, stepped back, swagger dad. Come on, Drew. Don't do him like that, man. Come on, dog. All right, we got Austin Reeves. He's shaking and baking. Uh-oh. What kind of defense is Portland running? See, that's what happened when you play defense with your hands and not your body. Austin Reeves is going for broke on offense because that wasn't even no good play, but shit, Austin Reeves feeling it, boy. All right, so let's see their defense. Coming off, Austin Reeves should be talking. You the back man. Say no screen. There's no screen. What are you doing, Austin Reeves? Austin Reeves kind of picked Dalton Connect. What the? Oh, my goodness. Lord have mercy. I wouldn't even worry about how many points these guys score. They can't get a damn stop. These guards are doofuses. Austin Reeves, you got to be as confident on defense as you are on offense. They look at you as a free pick on defense. That's what you are. They picking that scab. You are confused out here, and you a veteran player. You didn't say nothing to Dalton Connect. You got in his way. There was no screen here. You supposed to keep running. What are you stopping for? You get in the man's way, and then now he's on the man's hip, and everybody playing with their arms. Number 20 playing with his arms, so he get a foul instead of stepping up, moving your foot, playing with your body. This is an easy charge. Step up and into the guy. But no, you're waiting. You're reactionary. This is why the Lakers won't win. So everybody talking about this high-scoring offense, high-scoring this. This is why the Lakers won't win. Go right at them. They free lunch. They the free lunch program. Free lunch. Okay. Okay. Investigate this guy. Investigate this guy. Oh, yeah. DraftKings. Allegedly, I think I snapped. All right, off to the races. Reeves does a great job of getting into the guy's body and almost losing the ball, but staying under control. Layup. Misses it. Tip back. Way to pursue the ball, Hachimura. You don't just assume a guy gonna make it. Ayton is coming up here to set a high pick and roll. I don't think I'm hitting the button hard either. Ayton is rolling to the basket, but Reeves say, y'all soft as tissue paper. No one stopped the ball on Portland. At the point of attack, that's soft. Number one, just stay there. This is the dumbest defense I've ever seen. How do you ice the play in the – where was you at, Grant? Grant, you supposed to be on the other side. If he turned and ice it, you supposed to be that way. You were supposed to already be there. Austin Reeves get a running start to the basket and just get a layup. I don't know if Austin Reeves is just having a stellar moment, or is he just having the luck of the draw with some of the teams with the worst pick and roll defense I ever seen in my life. I think the commissioner needs to start giving out fines to any team that play drop coverage and pick and roll. They need to fine every last one of y'all. This is stupid. This is not a better offensive league. This is you guys not allowing these players to play defense or something. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say there's a conspiracy with this drop cover. I only played drop coverage when I was injured or something and I couldn't show on the pick and roll. If I had an ankle injury or something like that and I couldn't show on the pick and roll, they would say, well, just drop coverage because that's the laziest thing and the easiest thing for us to do, to stay in the game. So drop coverage. It's sad that this is what their go-to is. That used to be the go-to when a center was injured or either too damn heavy and slow like Shaq and them. No offense, bro. And that's what they saying every center is now. Just big, slow centers, and that's not true. All right. What the hell are you doing, number 2? Boy, that boy need. Okay, you can't do nothing about that. Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. That look like that's going, what? Swagger dash. Yeah, you can't do nothing about that. Number 8, don't investigate number 8 no more. Okay, Bronny, way to get up into the screen. Okay, now see, this is what I want to see. Bronny is pestering the ball. There you go. Good being a pest. He's up. Stop jumping so much, but he jumped to the ball. That's exactly what he's supposed to do. He jumps up to the ball, make himself skinny, hard to screen. He got his hand on his hip. Great defensive possession. He's fighting over like a monster and dog. He's running in pursuit. He jumped. He gets a great contest. That is what you want to see from a guard. That's a hell of a job right there, Bronny. That's how you play. That's how you fight over. That's how guards are supposed to fight over a pick and roll. Oh shit! What happened? Now y'all got to box out and get the damn rebound. Ayton is dealing with a big old monster down there. That boy goddamn gonna look like about 7'1", 280. That's a good way to stay on the boards. Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens here. Who threw this ball, Bronny? Ayton, go ahead and well, somebody's already diving. Number 12, though. Hachimura in the post. I like this. Hachimura need to be in the post a little bit more. Look at that. Book up, high percentage shot. Hachimura need to be in the post a little more. But, you know, they don't believe in posting up. All right, Bronny, you got to get up. You got that boy Drew. Okay, good defense. Way to keep him in front. Good. Move your feet. Good defense. Okay, he contained him. But see, the thing about hopping like that, you got to stop all that hopping. A guy like Drew will wait until you hop again, and he'll be gone in the middle of your hop. This is a game of centimeters, not even inches. A guy will take advantage of that. We don't need much space. Well, let's just say a game of inches because we like to hear that. But a guy like Drew Holiday, who's a veteran, they don't need much space. You keep hopping around like that. While you hopping, watch. Look, gone. But Bronny still does a great job of staying in front of him. So that's good D, Bronny. What the hell happened here? That was good D by Bronny, but oh shucks. Goodness, googly moogly. I gotta see that again. What the? I'm just trying to figure out. Number 12. Brother, what the hell was you thinking? Bronny got Drew Holiday under control. First of all, you can't see ball you man from the way that you're standing. You were supposed to be turned a little bit with that left foot up top. So that way all it would take is one step to get him off that three-point line. Number 2, you should be outside of the paint 290. You got yourself dunked on because none of y'all are sticking to regular defensive principles before a play start. You lean in with that arm instead of being in the right position. That other leg should be out front, y'all. Guys that don't understand basketball, when you forcing guys to go baseline, his other leg should be out top. His left arm should be in the passing lane, and he should be forcing that guy to go baseline. But number 2 should already be outside of the paint. He see him coming. You telling me you don't got time to get out of side of the charging circle and get ready to get this charge? No, you back up. You like, I don't want to get dunked on. He might buck up my contract. He might mess up my contract. So I'll stun at him. Mama, I ain't finna touch him. Oh, I rub his chest. He done dunked all on your face. I want to buy this poster now. I'm not finna mess up my contract. Mama, let me get out the way. Whamma jammer. That's what I'm thinking. God, dog, that boy can jump. Lord have mercy. All right, Austin Reeves. Okay, while he was yelling, Austin Reeves is going. That joke got hops. All right, Drew is just walking it. Okay, Reeves, I don't like this defense. This is Drew Holiday, buddy. Drew Holiday, buddy. Okay. Everybody's ready? Is everybody talking? Drew turns middle. I would have called it 3 seconds on that. He pumps. Nice touch. That's hard to guard. Boy, that's awful hard to guard there, buddy. When a point guard can do that. Drew played like one of them old school throwback point guards. Reeves out top. Shaking and baking with the center. No, that's not a center. Good job, Reeves. He grabs his arm, chops his arm, get by him. Rudy's lining this thing up. Book up. That's nice. Now, I want to get to straight Bronny minutes. Let me get to Bronny minutes, just his minutes alone. There's some things that he did that I want to give some correction on. Yeah, there's some things that Bronny did that I want to give a little bit of correction. Just his minutes. I know they like, oh, Kwame, don't. I'm going to do it. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it.
It was 3.
Oh, wait, let me turn the volume on. All right, so Bronny's bringing the ball up the floor. He gets a pick by Ayton. Bronny, here's where you're doing something different than Luka, Austin Reeves, and all that. When you're at the same shoulder to shoulder with Ayton, you go left. You let the play develop. You keep the guy on your back. You don't cross over in front of Ayton. You let him roll to see what the big do. You come left. You cross back over for no reason. Now both of y'all going down the same lane. So Ayton tries to see it and get the other way, and it's too late. So you wasting guys' minutes out there, Bronny. You got to really be patient. You see that stutter step that Drew did? You should stutter step on this. Stutter step right here. Go left. Stutter step right here. Go left. But you kept your dribble. That's a good thing. But they must have been working with you on this in practice, and you just predetermined this move. And that's what happened when you train a kid, they got to just play the game so they can get that groove right. You got to play so you can understand how to play the game. He's been doing drill work, and that's what this looks like to me. He just did what they told him to do in the drill, cross it back over. Because if he had a feel for the game, he should know this guy's right there. I'm going to let Ayton roll, and I'm going to take my time. So it ended up in a turnover. And it could have been a foul on Bronny. Bronny, come on, get your ass down the court. You just did that stupid ass shit. Look at that. And then you go try to argue with the ref where you immediately grab on the dude. They could have gave you a foul, boy. And they probably did. What you mean you don't know? Nice pocket pass to Ayton. Ayton loses the dribble. Bronny, why was you moving? You got to be the outlet. You don't move. Ayton bobbled the ball. So this is Ayton bobbling the ball. He shouldn't have bobbled the ball, but mistakes happen. But you got to be his outlet. That's a good dig by the other dude. I think he might have got his arm. But you should have been the outlet, Bronny. And then you bobble the ball because you already moving. And now you got your daddy arms out. Talking about you don't know. Boy, you get your ass down the court. Okay, where are you going? Good contest. All right. Okay, just an arid pass. Ain't no biggie. All right, get back. Shit, you done turned the ball over. You got to get back now. Nah, Bronny, hell no. Bronny, okay, turning the ball over is one thing, but you owe us after you turned the ball over. So now that you turned the ball over, what are you doing? The ball should not be ahead of you. You should be at a dead sprint. I'm talking about don't tip up like you just did. And right here, it shouldn't be Dalton Connect. You shouldn't be pulling up lane right here. You the one threw the ball away. You the one should have enough energy to sprint out here and chase him off this shot. You threw the ball away, but you want to stand and have Dalton connect. No, it's not cool, Bronny. Mistakes happen, but you got to run like a reckless, and you got to run with that reckless abandonment. You know, as a young player, that's what we want to see. Another pick and roll. Be a little more patient, good, but you steady going to the right. Oh, they playing the same damn play again? What is it? What did I go back or something? Hell, what just happened? I must have went back too far. Yeah, that went back a little too far. But yeah, Bronny, we want you. Oh, that was it. It was only that 1 minute. Yeah, so, but Bronny, we want you to do a little bit better than that, man. You turn the ball over, that's okay. You had that little pocket jump shot in the game. You came off and you shot a jump shot, a free throw line jump shot. Don't be leaning during the shot. Just come down and pull up. But the Lakers' problems are on the defensive end. Everybody keeps talking about offense. Their problem is on the defense. They got Austin Reeves now playing like a madman, so they got a lot of offensive weapons. They need to focus on defense. I would be having breakdown drills on defense and be working on a team unit defense type of thing. If a man is here, you're here. If the ball is on that side of the court, you're 2-9 in the paint. You're not worried about 3 passes away. If they skip it way over there, we'll live with you contesting or running that guy on the 3-point line. But you got to protect your house. You got to protect the paint. But that's my time. Salute to all y'all. Salute to anybody who's super chatted. We're going to give more breakdowns like this. This is what you guys been asking for. Let's see if you guys actually support. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.